should be live. I got a joke for you. What is it called when Chewbacca has chocolate in his hair? What does that have to do with card making? Very little. But we'll find out here tonight on Fun University. Welcome. Hi, I'm Mary Gunn. Welcome to Fun University. Hello, I'm Mary Gunn. I'm Mary Gunn Fun, founder and head professor of Fun University. And your intrepid hostess of Craft Roulette. This is episode 137, and I was just laughing about the comments over in the chatter box because we were talking about yawning today over. Oh gosh, you can't even say the darn word. Okay, I'm done. We were talking about yawning over there. On the Facebook group, if you are new to Fun University, we don't yawn all the way through, but we do have a fun little group over on Facebook. Go follow us over there. What is Fun University? Well, it's the teaching follow-up portion of Craft Roulette. What is Craft Roulette? We ask a lot of questions here. What is Craft Roulette? But we have all the answers. It is the ultimate card making, paper crafting, card making game show challenge, and we're live every Friday night, 6:30 Central Time now because the time has changed. And we'd love to have you over there too. So, all right. Okay, I'll quit. Maybe. So what does chocolate in Chewbacca's hair have to do with tonight's parameters in class? Well, if when Chewbacca gets chocolate in his hair, he's a chocolate chip Wookiee. Like cookie. And I'll tell you one other thing, then we'll get started. I started training for Christmas today. I am freaking proud of myself to start training so early. And when I say that I start and when I start training for Christmas, that means I made cookies and I ate a bunch of them. So I am starting my big training my big training exercise program. Eating cookies, making and eating. Anyway, yes, a chocolate chip Wookiee. All right, where does this leave us? This leaves us with what we're gonna do tonight. We've got a sizable portion of things to go through for cards. A little mail call there. We have some some card review from episode 137. We will be talking about some of your beautiful creations that we've already gotten in the gallery, and we will be playing the very popular game Guess Who Scavenger Hunt, and we will go over the details on how to play with this later. If you are watching the replay, you can enjoy the game, but you can't play for real. I mean, you can play, but you can't participate. That's the one. I think that's it. Thank you, Chatterbox. I see yawn emoticons. I know. It was just one of those afternoons. There's just no reason to find it sometimes. It was coolish, nice actually, very cloudy though, and it was just one of those afternoons. I just wanted I just was fighting being sleepy. So let's look at this, you guys, and what you have done. With all of these amazing mail calls that I'm getting. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's see what I've got right here. Oh, I went out there today, but I also went out last week, and that's when I got the jumper from Marianne Hill and for Mr. Mike. But here we go. This is from the House of Detizio, and that would be the birthday girl herself, Arlene, that made this beautiful, beautiful card. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that just such a big flower? Look how dimensional it is. Wowzer. And then these are stamped leaves, and then she has the evergreens underneath. And that's not all, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes. It is an easel. Oh, that's so pretty. Happy birthday, Miss Aline. Thank you for the sweet, sweet note and your message today in Facebook. You're just precious to us, and we hope you had a great celebration because you're worth celebrating. Look at her cute little gnome there. She's playful. She is a playful woman. Let me clue you. Where am I going to put all these things? Okay. From Ann Schmidt in Maryland. Here's a cute little card. And look. She put a little peekaboo tea bag in there. So that's super sweet. Irish breakfast. It's black tea. Black tea, I was just reading about that today. The difference between black tea and red tea. Red tea is, it's a different bush and a plant. But rooibos or something like that is the red tea. But black tea is the most common tea that we drink, and it's also the same plant that has the black tea, the green tea, the white tea. And they're all delicious, and I love them very, very much. So really sweet. Look at that. Nice follow through. Makes it a really special little unique card. I'm going to come in a little bit. Here we go. And I think this is just brilliant. It's so charming. Thank you so much, Anne. I really do appreciate it. I love black tea. I do. I love tea. It's just good stuff, isn't it? This little cutie and an explanation, too, from Cindy McLean was real interesting to read about. She's from Cincinnati, Ohio, and she sent this gorgeous card. She did not get this sent in to the show when it was because her husband was actually having some problems. He and I both have kidney cancer, but it sounds like he's having a harder time. So I hope that's going better for him, Cindy. I know it's kind of an anxious thing, but anyway, she's been watching this for about 6 months. She came over with Jessica Taylor, who will be back in the first part of December. Always a delight. And she made this cute little card, but she didn't get it sent in. So it's from episode 136, and she had the violet red, and she thought of this crayon, and the violet red crayon. That's a really good idea. And she made this tic-tac-toe board in the background, and she's got all sorts of cute stuff going on there. And I think this was Fringe, but a very clever card. Pulling in that little Crayola thing was her first thought, and that was a cool way to pull it in. And it pulls into your crafting theme there. So time well spent, I think, Cindy. And I hope the very, very best for your husband. Megan sent in this beauty. Look at this. Woo, that is 100% autumn, isn't it? 100% autumn. And she sent in, she got a goodie bag. And so she has sent me a little goodie to share or keep. Well, we'll just have to decide on that. It is really cute. Look at that. It's got a little mouse and a hot air heart balloon. Oh my gosh, that's cute. You lift me up, sending smiles. These little tiny dies, they're just so little and tiny, but really precious. Okay, let's take a look at you, Mr. Scarecrow. Look at the beautiful pattern she's got together. It really works well. She's got the focal point popped up, and you know what you're supposed to look at, don't you? Even though it kind of blends in real nicely, but it's popped up, so it does stand out. And she's got all sorts of pretty gems. I've never seen anything quite like that. And she's got detail on this all over. Hello, Autumn. Thank you so very much. I love those little birds, too. We didn't put Scarecrow on the wheel this year. Maybe another time. You just never know. This is definitely Team Orange, isn't it? Smurf. The epic Smurf. Yes, and that was an interesting observation that you made. Was that those Team Orange flowers on Facebook were twice as much as the Team Purple flowers. Very funny. Says the Team Orange woman. Peg Peterson from Wisconsin. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, and it's got it's got acetate on the front. So no glitter's going to get away from that, but it's a glitter image. That's just gorgeous. And a sweet, sweet little card. Very, very nice. This is just one of those basic, wonderful, solid, classic cards. And there's always room for one. I think there's always room for one. And it's definitely, ooh, purple. So it's okay. I enjoy purple too. And Peg, I enjoy this card a lot. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, it's very elegant. Gosh, do I get the best? I get the best mail. This one is from some little lady down in Texas. You all know her as Grandma Gay. Watch this. Are you ready? Bum, 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 bum. Boo! Look at that. She's got all sorts of Grandma Gay advice here to sleep and recover and relax. And that's really sweet. And it's signed by Gay and Santa. So that's really cool. And you used two-sided paper, I think, and that's how you got this pretty plaid on the inside. This paper is not as thick as cardstock, and so it folds up real nicely and it doesn't cause a bunch of bulk. And then she's got the cute little picture in the front. Thinking of you. You love diagonals, Grandma Gay. You just love a good diagonal. I've got a card for you tonight. There may be a diagonal involved. But there you also pulled in some of the paper from the inside. Really sweet. Love that big heart. You kitty. You kitty. Santa says, I think the Spanish Inquisition did not go away, just moved to the medical testing facilities. You know, I am honestly surprised at how barbaric medicine can still be. But, yep, in many ways it's wonderful. CAT scans are remarkable and MRIs are remarkable. But in many ways, where are those Star Trek things, you know, the tricorders? I don't know. But Santa, I think you may be onto something. I have often said that before, that not the Spanish Inquisition, but that is medicine can be a bit brutal. All right, so here we go. This little jumper is from Marianne Hill. It's a little sweater for Mr. Mike, and he's got this pretty little, oops, where did his little face go? His pretty little Daisy is so sweet. She did a beautiful job. She said she was having trouble with the stitch. It's very complicated. There's some ups and downs, and it's impressive. But she also sent some really nice little things in her package that went along with the little jumper. She went Team Orange for me. So super sweet. She always writes a nice note. I so appreciate it. I'll read it several more times, I'm sure. And then she sent this gorgeous card. Woo, that is so Team Orange, isn't it? Oh, Mr. Mike is so stylish, Grandma Gay. He is. And thank you very much for that card. She brings on the sunshine in this card. I love it. She said she also did a little bit of work from the patron site and learned a little bit more about building clusters, and I was very proud to hear that. So, Marianne, thank you so much for attending the Fun University or the patron classes. That was super. Okay, I'm going to put that one over. Oh, no, I'm going to put it back in there so I know who it's from. And that sweet note saying that she was Team Orange for November. And then she sent some little sweet gifts that I can pass on. Look at these are cool though. With some Chinese kind of, or Japanese. Sorry if I don't know which one. That looks Japanese. But the dragon, I can't tell. And that looks Japanese. But they're gorgeous. The silk fan, the girls, the pottery. Aren't those pretty? Very, very interesting. Oriental, we'll just say. That's a great place to put it. But I think they are dressed. My aunt and uncle served in Japan after World War II. And gave me some of the coolest little, we called them thongs, but they're flip-flops now. And they were silk and they were tall and they were so cool. And they had socks that had a space between the big toe and the next toe. Or a seam. And look at all those beautiful birthday cakes. This would make a happy birthday card. And so these little guys could be some really fun buntings. We did have some conversation, and I called them pennants or something when you have the swag. And she said, no, in England we call them buntings. So I think that's why she sent these. So it's fun when we're learning about each other's cultures and your words and things that are common to you, but maybe not common to anybody else in the world. It is wonderful. And Marianne, thank you. I know you always watch the next day. So I hope you are sleeping well right now. And then you will be having a great day tomorrow. This is from the House of Detizio. All sorts of goodies. I'm just going to pull them out real fast. There's a note. These will make some great gifts. Look at all this stuff. Oh, mercy, Modnelli. That is just so nice. I'm getting the birthday present for your birthday. That is, woo, look at all this stuff. This is from Sis, her daughter, and from Arlene. Now, this shouldn't be that hard. Okie doke. Look at those are cute. I'm going to put them back in the basket. And I know, oh, this is from Sis. Okay, Park Lane and some stamps. You guys have so much fun spoiling us. I think you do. I think I've got all my packets made for November and December. Those will be fun for somebody. And all sorts of pretty paper to divvy up. I can be very generous. I've got so many. Some stencils and stickers. My goodness, girls. That's a pretty set. Look, he looks cute. I can see people using these a lot. This is packed. Oh my goodness. Some little images. A little die with bunny box. That's a little bunny box for Pete's sake. Sequins. Little packets of hearts. Little goodies. More sequins for shaker cards. Pretty little blingies. Oh, they're cute. I've never seen anything quite like that. Fun stuff. Some more images. Woo! Goodness gracious, girls. Happy birthday to Craft Roulette. Happy birthday. It's not Craft Roulette either. It's birthday. That's not till March. We are going to be 3 years old, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. That's pretty. There's a heart little folder. Oh, that works as a bone folder. Those are actually kind of good to hold. They have some grip to them. Oh, a rotary cutter is cool. You got to make sure you have a nice surface underneath or it'll cut your table. And some pop-up dots and some, bling. Some twine. Good night, girls. And it keeps coming. And there's my card, I think. Let's see what we've got. Hey, pumpkin. That's me. Just an old pumpkin. This is from Sis. So that's cute. I like it very much, Sis. Very fallish. I feel like there's a crisp air going through the room. That's nice. Thank you. And there's my note. I'll put that in there too. So I'm not going to put that in the... Well, yeah, I guess I could put it in the basket. This one's also from Sis. Ooh, perfume. Sweet. Kindness is always in style. Isn't that nice? And she put some glossy accents on it. And she's got bling. Very sweet, Sis. Thank you so much. That one's very feminine. Okay, this one's... this, you guys. Okay. This one's to Mary. Open me. Look at those cute dogs. Those are cute. This dog stamp is mine. Please keep it. I will. You better believe it. I love it. I not only will keep it, sis, I will treasure it. So thank you so much. Putting it right over here in my own stamps. I do take instruction every once in a while. Oh, there's another little sweet note from sis that I get to keep. And there's always something to do, so that's very handy. Here's some more images. I think these are probably card kits. And you may have made one of your cards out of this. Oh, but more. Oh, how fun. Those will be great gifts. Oh my goodness, look at that, Christina. Merry neighbor, look at all those gnomes. Those are the falliest gnomes I've ever seen. That is fabulous. And a little itty bitty gift. Wow, that was a lot, you guys. My goodness, that was all from there. Okay, I guess Christmas is over. I got my training in just in time. Just in time for Christmas. Okay, I'm going to definitely, this has a magnet on the back. Will it go on the refrigerator or will it stay down here? That was just, woo! My landies, such nice cards. I do get the best mail. I was standing in line looking at those cards because I had to stand in line, which is really weird. But it's okay. It was nice. It's a nice group. I was looking at those cards and I was thinking, I wonder if this lady behind me is jealous. I would be. I would be going, oh my gosh, where'd you get those cards? I just love them so much. She must not have been a craftette. But she didn't ask me much about it. But thank you. That was a great mail call. Holy smokes, that was quite the mail call. I know. I feel completely spoiled too, Lisa Hunter. Tremendously spoiled. Very nice, friends. I'll have to take a picture of my little mailing station over there. It's so full right now, but my I'll just send it out so you guys can see what kind of stuff we have. It's pretty phenomenal. All right, let's go to the slideshow, and we're going to be talking about the parameters that we got last week. I did on the show last week. Did you notice, if you didn't see the show, we did talk about how tall, if you stacked all the cards up, 10,100 cards would be. And we did talk about that. And it's a phenomenal amount of cards. It is basically as high as a 5-story building. So that's what you guys have submitted digitally, thank goodness. But that's a ton of cards. That's just a phenomenal amount of inspiration. 5 stories of inspiration. I love it so much. So let's see, what were our parameters last week? We had a peekaboo, we had red plus green plus 2 other colors, and of course craft neutrals are always included. Our element was cocoa, and we had to have a tearing in there somehow or other. It was, I didn't know what to think about that at first. It was kind of like, well, that's kind of a crazy little option. But like I was telling some friends today, the parameters are always doable. You prove it every week that there's no parameters that can't be created with. So once again, you did it again. It's just really good. We're gonna look at some of the things that you made this week and talk about how you incorporated the parameters. I do not know which cards are going to come up. We're going to do about 10. I haven't prepared any kind of comments, so I hope I understand what the cards are going on. I can't see the description, and I don't know. I know who sent it, but I don't know much more. So I can't see any description. If there's something really hidden, I won't be able to see it probably, but and then you guys are very welcome to add some comments, add some glitter, as we say, to the situation, because we all learn from each other this way. So I already did that one. And so, I got a card from Anne. This was her card that she sent in. Let's take a peek. All right. Well, I don't know what's going on over there, but it sounds kind of interesting. Ann Schmidt sent in this from Maryland, and I thought there might be some more cocoa packages in these cards this week, but you didn't. There were a couple and they were great. So once again, you never know what everybody's going to do. You just shake up those 4 parameters and you come up with all these incredible things. So her peekaboo part is a hole. It's just a little die cut in the front so you can see the inside. Perfect way to use it. Red, green, you can see the red and green very prominently. She's got maybe some, I can't tell too well on this, maybe some blue, green, and then she may have included neutrals as part of her colors because you can. It's been okayed by the Craft Roulette Police Department. And cocoa, she has a cocoa mix in there, which it makes it for a little gift. Probably wouldn't work in the mail very well. It would be a little too thick, but it'd be a great little office gift or neighbor gift or couple, like things like that would be great. And then tearing, she tore top and bottom. That paper was perfect. Super perfect for this set of parameters. So I don't know how that went. Did you know you had that, Anne? Or did you have to hunt for it? Or did you get surprised? Oh, look, you've got chocolate chip Wookiees on your paper too. So cute. Well done. Number 31. That's a lot of cards. Nice card, Anne. It takes a second sometimes for this guy to pop in and know what he's supposed to do. Cool, or is it hot? Yes, sometimes hot is cool. Well, come on, Carol Bennett. Where are you, darling? She did rock the parameters. You are so right. Hi, Teresa. Who else is here? Ellen, did you just come in? Rosie, 5K. There we go. See, you just have to be patient sometimes. Carol Bennett sent in a card. Nothing like what would you do if you came across this for real? A hedgehog toasting a marshmallow, drinking cocoa with a little bunny rabbit, I believe, peeking behind the tree. Hedgehogs roasting marshmallows tonight. It's just absolutely 100% charming. She's got the tears with the background on the horizon. Look at the detail that she's added with the texturing too. She's got detail on the tree with the texturing, the background, just the brown in the back with the stars are shiny, so they've got some texture. The leaves have texture. Of course, the hedgehog is textured because he's all spiky. And then there's sparkle on the fire too. Lots of good things going on there. She even remembered to put some shadows, I believe. I don't think that's just because they're popped up under the tree and under the fire. Wow, that's a lot of detail. Very nice. Very cleverly put together, Carol. And hello, friend. Wouldn't you just open that up and smile all day? All week? I think that's just delightful. Somebody's going to get some good mail, just like I do. So, love it, Carol. I really do. Lisa Tyler. I looked at this and I thought it actually looks like a cocoa box or a cocoa package, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like she's designed like some wonderful hot cocoa mix? I think it does. Lisa Taylor from Aurora, Colorado sent in her 60-second card. Oh, look at those pretty snowflakes and the little candy canes making a heart. That's so cute. I like it. She used, I think she said, I remember reading this one. She used a sage green for the sentiment. And so that's how she got the color in there. And then she's got the blue and maybe just, I can't remember what her fourth color was, but it's probably white. Good enough. And her peekaboo, that's also a die cut in the front. So that's real good. Cocoa, right there in the sentiment, right? A hot cocoa kind of day. And everybody knows what that is, I think. Because we have watched enough. I wonder how many hours, if you added up all the hours of the Craft Roulette crafters and craftettes, how many hours of Hallmark Christmas movies we have all watched. I bet it's be more than a 5-story building. I bet it's a lot. I'm not ashamed to say it, but Coco, yep. And then tearing, she tore the edges. Did you like tearing the edges? I think I saw several cards that really had some good uses of tears. 5K, you're one of the people that didn't tear paper, but you had torn jeans on an image. Blew my mind. I loved it. I don't know if we're going to see your card, but I thought it was really good. It's an easy way. Yeah, you love tearing. I do too. I don't do it on my own very much though. And some cardstocks don't have white in the middle, so you just get a kind of a texture on the edge. But if you have a cardstock that has white in the center, or you've inked it to get the color, then you're going to get that white tooth, and that's a whole nother thing too. If you're kind of new to card making, you may not know this. Hang on. Let's see. Where can I show this? Yeah. All right. Let me. This doesn't work very well. I'm changing. If you tear towards you, you will get the white, and if you flip it around, you won't see it. So if you tear away from you, then you don't see the white. But if you're tearing towards you, you'll get that white tooth. So there you go. If you haven't been around cardstock much, there's something, just a little something for you. But not all cardstock will do that. So Lisa Taylor, I really think product design, you have a future. I love it. I love it. I do. And I like those strips very much too. And the snowflakes and the white snowflakes. It's all really, really cute. I like it. Well done. Megan from Queensland, Australia. This one had a story with it, and it was so sweet. It's about how everybody's cozy and kind of sleepy, and little baby bear is about to rip into all his packages. And she has, it's a rotating circle thing. So you do the gear on the side, on the right, and the warm hugs changes into different sentiments, I believe. You know, I bought one of those dies, and I've hardly ever used it. And I've been kind of holding that die thinking, and anybody ever asks, what was the one thing that you've bought that was most expensive, one of the higher price things that you've never used much, that would be that. But you guys are inspiring me. I'm thinking I should probably pull it out. It's heavy. It's remarkably heavy. I've thought about giving it away in a goodie bag, but it's so heavy it'll make the postage too high. But yeah, that's me. But super, super cute. Your coloring is so sweet, and it looks nice and dimensional. I think it's just gorgeous. And she did have a little video about how she did that. Yeah, her coloring is really good, isn't it, Lisa? Yeah. Yeah, she's got, so those bears look like they're nice and fat and ready to hibernate because they're so rounded. Not so rounded, but so rounded. Dumfungled. What's that word? Dumfungled? I'm feeling that tonight. Okay, well done, Megan. Barbara Drake, this is adorable. I laughed out loud when I saw this. With the little Santa Claus peekabooing down there in the bottom of the cup and not having the cocoa spill out, this is magic. So this was so cute. Yeah, I love the peppermint stick coming out of the cocoa, and your little Marshmallow Man is one cute dude, isn't he? Just one cute dude. Hot cocoa for Santa. And she's got the torn paper underneath. Peekaboo card, she's got Santa peekabooing. You can see the color choices. Tearing, she's got it all in there. Look how much, with that big, she's making a big statement in this card. That card is filled with the element, right? You know what to look at. There's no question that you are going to be looking at that Marshmallow Man and going, I hope I can swim. And then with the Santa Claus being a surprise. It's just, I know, it made me laugh too, Rainbow Obsidian. I truly laughed out loud when I looked at this. Well done, Barbara Drake. Thanks for the smile. KDF. Oh, this is pretty, isn't it? Pretty. from Pennsylvania sent in this, her peekaboo. Let me think. I'm thinking that somebody's peekabooing. That was a way that you guys added the peekaboo too. You had a lot of things peekabooing outside of things, like behind a tree. Oh, that one had the tree. That's what that was doing. And outside of, there's one that has a hamster, a teeny tiny hamster, peekabooing over the top. There's Great Danes peekabooing over Coco. This one's got a puppy dog in a bag, and I think that's the peekaboo element. Really pretty card. Happy Coco mug there. Nice paper that you used with the texture in it. That always makes it really interesting. I've never seen. This was kind of an unusual combination, but very effective. I would not have made this one on my own, and I'm learning from it. And isn't that fun? Isn't that fun to find new ways to make things and try things that? And I did do a card, and there's something on my card that I'll show you later I would never have done before Craft Roulette because it didn't feel like it fit the card. But you know, it does fine. It does fit fine. So I was kind of locked into a box there. I'm breaking loose. I just am. Thank you, wheel. I am breaking loose. And I'm learning from you guys. I really love the frame around this Santa Claus. I really like the Santa Claus. I really like it all. So thank you so much, KDF, for inspiring me. I really appreciate you. Tanya B. from North Carolina sent in this. There's lots going on. That was my thinking on this. But so charming. Absolutely charming. She's got a little gift card envelope. That's what the gingham is. And lots of detail. And it's just like what is it? I don't know. It's like putting a little table setting together, a little montage for your table setting, a little tablescape, all the little things that you put together to make it feel like a cozy little decoration. That's what this one feels like to me. Which is really also, okay, so on the background, you've got hammers. I know, there we go. Hammers and awls and files and saws. What a great paper for the guy or gal who likes to do wood crafts. This is great. I'm imagining a Lowe's gift card in there, right? Yeah, I think it would be good. Oh, we just did your card, Barbara Drake. You'll have to watch the replay. I said wonderful things about your card. And so anyway, it looks just like a little montage of beautiful little cozy things. And I just a party right there on the card. Somebody's going to be overwhelmed with, and then if that gift card is, it doesn't matter how big it is because you've got such a pretty card for it to come in. That's what I'm thinking. I'd get a drill. That's what I would suggest. Anyway, super job, Tanya. Well done. 28 cards already. Look at you. Lisa Hall, this one stood out, and I saw lots of people commenting on this on our Facebook group. If you're not over there, please join us. It is the Craft Roulette Show on private Facebook group. Is that how it's called, private? But by the way, anybody can see it. So it's not private hidden. It's just whatever it's called. But anybody can see it. So don't be putting any kind of Christmas cards or surprises on our Facebook group. That's not where it needs to be because I don't want anybody getting spoiled. But that's that. So this is darn cute. That's what it is. We've got lots of different peppermint plays here and sending you peppermint kisses. But what a clever thing to add all those little peppermint images to go along with your sentiment. Instead, you can tell that you were planning those things together instead of going, okay, now I've got this image. What do I do? Oh, I'll put thinking of you. No, you knew right off. You got it all put together. I don't know how you did it quite with the gingerbread girl, man, guy, whatever, and the white frosting. It's very, very good. Maybe it's a sticker. It might be a sticker. But I don't know. It's really cute. So whatever it is, it's perfect. So don't change a thing. Sweet cocoa. Sweet, sweet indeed. Let's do one more. Megan from Illinois sent in her 18th. Her peekaboo was a gatefold card. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to fight it, though. I'm just not going to fight it. It was all that my early Christmas training here going on. I'm just exhausted from it. All that early Christmas training. Just exhausted. But peekaboo card, so you can see from the front a little bit on what you're getting in the inside. And that's a cool interpretation. I like it very much. Green, red, yellow, or I think there was some yellow, and she had her neutrals in there. Cocoa, you can tell it's a cup with some whipped cream, and she's got the little dye off. That's cool how she staged it with the dyes around there. And then the tearing was, it looks like it's almost just edge distressed, which is perfect. It's fine. It's fine. But around the edge of that plaid, you can see that she's roughed it up. So if it's torn, good. If it's roughed up, it's good. And yes, somebody said something about the scallop die cut. It's cool, isn't it, Patty Back? It really makes this framed in and a little bit more special. Just all, it's just those little details that make things so lovely and special. I think you guys all did great. We're at 131 cards right now. How does that happen? 2 years ago, I wouldn't have believed it. Yes, you've got to train for Christmas. Have the really big stretchy pants. But I would never have believed we'd be getting these kind of card numbers, but I'm so grateful for it. And I was talking to some ladies that I've known. I've talked about this a couple times. I guess it was in our Zoom call, but I was saying this is better than Pinterest because you get 131 cards, all similar, but not at all. And so to me, our galleries are exquisite places to go for ideas. And I hope you're doing that. I did add a new managed gallery today. It was the 100 cards for our newest mug clubber, Kathy Herring. So that's fun. You can see it under curated archives. There's lots of, if you're a patron, you can design your own boards with cards, and so you can make it very, very personal. You can make them public or private. It's a real good project, or a really good service. Exclusively programmed for Craft Roulette and our patrons. Anyway, okay, we've got a game to play, by golly. So we better get on with that. That's what I'm thinking. Whoops, how do I get out of here? There we go. There I am. Got my hairs cut today. They sure feel better. So we're going to play Guess Who Scavenger Hunt. We've been playing this a couple months, and it's great fun. If you don't know how to play, just sit back, relax. I'll tell you how. The object of the game is to be the first to correctly guess and name the in the comments the contributor whose card I will be recreating. Yes, it is game time. I blow a whistle, but I might blow the speakers out or something. Details are the inspiration card has been chosen randomly from the current gallery. So it's going to be in craftroulette.live episode 137's gallery. The project will not be exactly like my inspiration card. I'm just going to be pulling some ideas from it to make a card of my own. To play the game, you must be here during the live, not watching a replay. You can still enjoy the process, but you can't participate. You need to have another browser open with you need to be in live chat, not top chat, and you need to have the current episode gallery in Craft Roulette opened in another browser or a tablet or another device, so that you can see both what I'm making and the gallery, so you can find out who I'm casing. When you want to declare, Patty Beck's ahead of me on this one, write at the little @ sign, A with a circle, Fun University, so that it shows up like that on my end. It won't show up like that on your end. Orange is Team Orange. And then write the name that you think the inspiration piece was made by. Make sure you write it the way they have it in the description. if it's a real common name and not just like Rainbow Obsidian, where there's only one of you, if there's a common name, it might be helpful to go ahead and add their location too, just the way they have it. When you are the first to guess correctly the inspiration piece in the live chat, and you're the first in the group to guess, you'll be tonight's winner. Our winner wins an OG, an original giveaway, which is a card with a itty bitty gift, a handmade card with an itty bitty gift. You saw that I've got enough itty bitty gifts to give away. The inspiration crafter or craftette will receive the card that I make tonight if they claim it before Sunday at midnight. I'm going to make it simple on myself. They've got to claim it before Sunday at midnight, so it's all the same for everything. Remember, the project that I am making, well, it has only 132 guesses. But makes, kind of be a little clever about which ones you're going to be guessing. I think you usually are. Anyway, it's not going to be exact. I'm just going to be pulling some examples. So you've got to really pay attention to what I'm doing, but you also have to really be careful on being able to look at a card and figure out what are the elements I'm inspired by on this. I will be tagging tonight. I will be adding to our Facebook group the names of the people I featured on the slideshow randomly, and then tomorrow at 6:30 I will feature the card that was the inspiration piece and my card, so somebody can play along in the meantime. Cool. Is it clear as mud? Look, it looks like there's a pencil coming out of Mr. Mike's nose. But there's not. I can do a trick. Abracadabra, make a pencil come out of his nose. See, those people, they do all sorts of tricks. Okay, so here we go. I am going to be using something that is a Pear Blossom Press product, which I had not even opened. I just found, the other night I couldn't find my Pear Blossom Press bag, but I found these in there, and there are 50 scratch-off assorted stickers. So what you do is you put something underneath them, and then you can put the sticker on top, scratch it off, and see the answer, so to speak. So it's pretty fun. They're cool, and they're all sorts. There's all sorts. So it's going to be. Have you guessed yet? There is my card base, and it's not my card. Oh, before we do that, let me show you. Here's my card, and I used cocoa from the candy bars, and then there it is all. And my peekaboo was a spinner. And these are fun to make. You don't have to buy them, but you can make them. And then it opens up, and there's my colors and my torn paper. Because I found these cute little images at the bottom of these mini candy bars, I went ahead and did sweet wishes. And I don't know, I was just trying something with these dots. I just tried something. That's all there is to it. And this maybe not. Yeah. Anyway, that's that. Okay, so back to what I was doing. So I went to Dare to Be Artsy's warehouse sale. It's Cindy Sartay, and she's been on the show, and she was having a warehouse sale, and so I went out and I bought some paper because it was so pretty. And that's what I'm going to be using tonight. It was fun. I saw people that I hadn't seen in 20 years. Did I? Yes, I did do that. And I'm not sure. Let me see. I have my differences right here. This one, there will be a giveaway on this when I get to that point. I'm going to try not to oops, there's somebody. Okay. I will try not to get to that point too fast. I'll tell you that right now. But there is a detail that will make you go, ah, I know. But I don't want you to get there too fast, so. Oops. I have to find that for a place to hide. So we're going all snowy on this. It may or may not be an element. They may or may not have used blue-green, but I'm using blue-green. I'm using kind of a blush, a blue-green, red, yellow. I'm going to add a little bit of a yellow-green, so I can get all my colors in. Happy accidents. We don't mind them. Every once in a while we mind them. Usually. Not too much. Eunice was dressed up as Bob Ross this year for Halloween. She did a good job. All right. Then we're going to do a little stamp. And I'm going to do my, okay, so I was going to go stamp, ink off, stamp. Oop, that one didn't get off very much. Off, stamp, ink, off, stamp, ink, off, stamp, ink, off, stamp. There was a funny little, not funny, moments of terror guy on a YouTube video or some kind of reel or something. He was taking a picture of a fish that he caught, and then he went to throw the fish back in, but he threw his phone in. So this is kind of like, that reminds me of this. If I could just go dunk, dunk, except on that and have a brighter one, and it's okay. So that's going to be a piece. I thought this little guy was just perfect. It's not Leslie Cool, not Lynn Dardig. My, you're on the case. He's got a little cup of hot cocoa. This is just the paper. Like that, isn't it? I thought it was just perfect. I may have to get a little more paper. And we're going to put him right here. Oh, I got a little green, well, imagine there's a little green strip here. So I've got my fourth color. Okay, and then I've got somewhere, I have this little thing and it says a little treat for you. I'm going to use this sticker to cover it up for my scratch. Vicky Ruda in England. No, her card was really cute. It was really cute though. Yep. She has quite a style. Cutesy style. It's darling. But that's a good guess. Keep on guessing. There's going to be something that's just going to give this away. But there's so many cards to look through, so it's a little hard. I wanted to add just Tanya B is a good guess. And she did make a beautiful card, but it wasn't my inspiration card. Ava B always makes a good card. You're liking all the different types of designs. I know, it just I'm getting so much more broad in my styles that I like. Susie Fick, you need to fix something there, darling, and you may be surprised at what I say. At Fun University, sound familiar? You could also leave this part open and you would have a little pocket there. Remember to put at Fun University when you are making your guess. That makes it an official guess. You could also have a pocket right there. A picket pocket. Oh no, not a picket pocket. Ellen Jarvis, you got it and you did it right. Susie Fick, I will send you a card without a little bitty gift. And Ellen Jarvis got it right. It is at Fun University. I gave you all the hints I could. There it is. And it is Judy. We're not sure how to say her last name. This is the little sticker, and then it's just a scratch. And, oh, I know what I was going to show. Oh, I can do it on the other one. Isn't that cute? I thought it turned out really well. It was by Judy from from Wisconsin, and she had a little cup here with an elf peeking, and her colors were red, green, blush, and brown. And she had a cocoa mug and then she had a package of cocoa. So cute. And then it was torn open. And when I was first making that, I thought, if I had a package, that would be a certain giveaway. But I think if I have this, it had a little bit of a detail on the left side, and it was definitely torn this way and pointing this way. I thought that's going to give it away, I think, pretty well. And then but I thought, oh, you could put another little, think of all the little packages that you could put here. We'll take care of Susie. I'm going to take care of Susie. Don't worry about it. And but think of all the little packages that you could use there. You could use tea bags, and you could use candy bars or cookie wrappers even, especially like the individual packages of things you could use for an actual design. And how about soup, things like that, soup labels even for somebody for a get well card. I think there's just so many things that you could do. And then you've got this little detail on the side. Let me show you what I did on this one. This is the one that I was saying. This would have felt very wrong to me a couple even months ago probably, because it didn't feel like it fit with the size and the style of the moose. But now Craft Roulette's breaking me loose, and I'm okay with that. So I'm real glad of things like that. And there's a little bit of that yellow green down there at the bottom. This is another one of those scratch offs, and I have just a little something under here, but look at this detail. So I put a little piece of paper under there. They have to scratch first, and I suppose you can put something there, and then I have it so that there's a little bit of a catch. You could also use one of those, I was thinking, those clear circles that people put on letters that through the mail, but you could put a clear circle here if you wanted to keep it closed, and then until they got it scratched off, and then they could open it up and you could put something there like $100. So something wonderful like that, but kind of a fun little card. I really enjoyed making it, and I was glad that I randomly chose it because I thought it would be very fun to make. And then when I found those scratchy things, I thought that's an excellent little thing to pull in and make sure everybody knows about. I do have some little gems here that I can add as well, and then I'll use some of the holographic gems to go with that holographic sticker. Love it. Absolutely love it. So, well done, Ellen and Susie Fick. Ellen and Susie Fick both. All right. What's the worst thing that could happen? I have to make another one. That's not so bad. I'll just make another one, and then you can both have one. So what did I put under the holographic stickers? I put a little something, a little treat for you. It's just a stamp. I just stamped a little thing. But you could put look inside or whatever you wanted to. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. Yeah, and his beautiful sweater. He's probably going to wear this all for the rest of the year now because you can't, you got to train for Christmas. You got to start wearing your Christmas clothes early. You got to start listening to those Christmas songs early. My daughter has her trees up. It's serious. We're doing okay. So Judy, if you're watching the show, make sure that you let me know that you're glad that you were inspired us all. And I'll send you one of those copies of this card too. We want to thank our patrons because our patrons keep us on the air. If you do enjoy Craft Roulette and Fun University, you may want to consider joining us over on our Patreon group. I know it's money. If you can't, don't. But if you got a couple shekels laying around, it'd be great. We still are working off our debt to make this show happen. And we still have monthly bills. I can't figure out how to avoid them. But anyway, we do have to. So anyway, we have to ask for money. It's very weird. I don't like it, but I have to. So we do have a new series on our Monday tutorials that went out today. I hope you'll enjoy it. I've got some good plans for it this week, and that's only for patrons. We have so much extra content for patrons. I cannot even express how much we have over there. We have so much that it spills out over from our patron blog to our website because it's just different. It's just something we want to do for you guys because we thank you so much. We did have our club fun call last night. If you want a small, intimate group, we are it. And we have about 5 hours of Zoom calls, just us every month. So, and we do more than gossip, not much, but we do more than gossip, and you are always welcome. It's kind of a nice treat for me, at least. Very, very nice. So thank you so much. Appreciate you all. Make sure that you join us Friday. That playful, frisky Charlene Madrid's coming back to the wheel. I remember somebody commenting on her last time when she was on for the first time. They said, she kept you on your toes, Mary Gunn. So we'll see. I don't think she's changed. I'm probably slowed down a little bit, but I don't think she has. So we'll see what Charlene's got up her sleeve. She is a ton of fun. Make sure you join us Friday, 6:10 for the slideshow where we will feature all of your cards that you have sent in. And as well as 6:30 for the show. Remember, our spin sponsors this month are out of sight. We've got Ink on 3, Not Too Shabby, and Pear Blossom Press. Use the affiliate links, or at least the links on craftroulette.live. or down in the description when you go to shop with them, because that tells them you're from us. And that will help us in the future get more spin sponsors and maybe have them return. I know that the ladies have already gone shopping with their $25 gift certificates that they got. I just sent them out yesterday, and they've already gone shopping. So I wish you could all win, but it's not going to happen. But you can't win unless you send in a card. If you aren't a patron and you haven't sent in a card, become a patron. You have till Thursday night every week. You get 4 extra days. It's wonderful. You guys, thank you. I'm going to go read you all your comments. I'm going to kiss my brain. I hope you're doing the same. I'm listening. There's some smooching going on. Well done. And we will see you Friday. Thank you so much for being a part of our lives. And let's have fun. We'll see you Friday next week on right here Tuesday.